I got a package.
This is America. Don't catch you slipping up.
It is so dark. Oh shit. There's my package and there's all the rain. Welcome to the sunshine state of Florida. So for everybody that's watched my videos, you already know that I've been struggling with good sound. I use this little GoPro for all of my videos. It's a Hero 6? Not a Hero 5 or Hero 6 Black Edition. But I use these for my videos, and the stock audio or mic is really bad. And you can hear that and everything. Every time I move it a little bit or just put it on the table, it muffles it. And it's really shitty. So finally got the solution today. Bam! We got the Rode VideoMicro, and did a lot of research, a lot of reviews. This seems to be the guy that I was looking to resolve a lot of these issues. I mean, it was mainly between the Micro and the Video Rode Mic Pro, or not Pro, what's it called? Go, the Video Mic Go, something like that. And it's more of a shotgun mic, where this one's a shotgun, I guess, but it sounded more well-rounded when I saw the reviews. And of course I'm gonna do a test so you guys can see what it actually sounds like. But yeah, I'm gonna attach this on along with, gotta get the adapter in order to use it on the GoPro. So this is just the official GoPro adapter, because I saw a lot of reviews also saying that you don't want to get a knockoff one because a lot of times it doesn't work, and I didn't want to really take the risk of getting another product and it doesn't work, then I gotta go through the whole sending it back and then actually buying the right one. So I just try to get the right one, even though it's fucking $50 for this little shit. It's so annoying. And then finally, the piece that is gonna allow me to even attach it to the GoPro itself. I like the little bag for it, but not like I'm gonna need the bag really, because it's probably gonna be on there most of the time. A little housing, and housing is supposed to come with a little shoe mount so I could put the camera right on top and I could walk around with it. So I'm gonna put it on right now. Okay, hello. As you can see in the reflection, I'm using my iPhone to make this video right now. So, finally got the GoPro all figured out after so much annoying mishap with this back cover that I got. Oh my goodness, I can't go in here. This back cover right here that I gotta get used to. So as you saw, it pretty much just slides right up and out, and I could put the GoPro right in. This is the housing, and it's pretty damn interesting, to say the least. At first I was nervous about the dead cat on top kind of getting in the frame, but after some adjustment, I got it figured out. As you can see, I feel like that little gap right there, right above the road, is where it's supposed to go. But after trying it out, if I put it there, then the dead cat gets in the frame. Maybe I have to kind of, fluff up the dead cat a little bit differently. But right now, I have it a little bit more in the front, and it looks more even. Still a little back, but it's fine. So that's what it looks like with the housing. I just need to get a new tripod. This one's getting really weak. It doesn't like this. Okay, now it wants to stand on its own. But yeah, earlier, if you heard the audio, I was filming with my Sony A7R Mark II. So that's the audio off of that camera. Now we get to test and see how the audio on this guy sounds. And for the people wondering why I decided to even invest in a mic for GoPro, one being that, I like to use the GoPro for vlog type purposes because look at the form factor, look at the size of this, and look at the size of this guy right here. Yes, this is gonna be way better quality versus this guy, but at the end of the day, it's just a vlog. For cinematic stuff, I will always use this guy. This is my baby. But for day-to-day, easy stuff, I think I'm just gonna walk around with the GoPro. It's so much smaller, so much more compact. It shoots in 4K. Even though I don't shoot in 4K, I shoot in 2.7K. So then I could utilize, I wanna say 60 frames per second. I think that's what I have it at right now. So, this is what I currently sound like with the regular GoPro mic. I'm gonna move around the tripod a little bit, hear all the little background noises and place on the table, and you're hearing pretty much everything that I don't want you to hear because it just sounds really bad. So we're gonna switch over to the Rode mic right now. Alright, so now we're using the Rode mic, and I'm going to do the same test. I'm going to move the tripod a little bit because it's loose, and don't know if you're hearing it. Place it on the table. Now the sound of me placing it on the table is the tripod hitting it, and you probably heard that in the last clip too, so you could kind of hear that. But yeah, so moving you here, there, I'm going to face you away from me and see how that sounds. Sound from the back. Now I'm on the right side, so I'm on the left side, and yeah, let's see how it goes. I just looked back at the video of the audio test I just did of this new mic, and damn, what a difference. It's really scary sad how bad the GoPro mic really is on its own, but at least there's a solution, But while I was watching that, I'm actually editing the video, and I came across a kind of weird situation where a lot of my videos, I filmed them in either 2.7K or on the Sony I would do 4K, and I'm now starting to realize how big those files really are when rendering and working off of them and so forth. Look at this little clip that I'm just trying to render, and the render time is just really long. So I'm kind of trying to figure out how I want to proceed with workflow because I don't want to have to deal with this all the time. This is one of the reasons why I kind of flaked off of vlogging a while ago, and I don't know, it really sucks, I want the best quality, but if my computer's not able to help me progress with the rendering time and all that stuff, then it just really discourages me because you have so much ideas on the fly that you want to do, but then you got to sit there and let it render before you could even go further. And on top of that, right now what I use to it's behind there, but what I use to actually I hope you guys could even see me. I don't think you guys could probably see me. Hold up. Okay. Oh fuck, that's bright. Okay, well, hopefully it's a little better. But pretty much what I use to work off of all the time is my T5 Samsung 500 gigabyte SSD drive. SSD drives are definitely the way to go, because if I were to use a regular hard drive, oh my god, this would take so freaking long. And yeah, like I said, it's very discouraging when you have ideas on the fly and you just want to get them out there, but you have to wait for it to render. So I'm really contemplating if I have to really downgrade the videos itself to 1080p at least. I'm not going any lower than 1080p, that's for damn sure, but 1080p just so then I could just increase the workflow. And ultimately, a lot of vloggers I see that are daily especially, they do 1080p, they don't even bother with 4K, and I'm guessing that's the reason why. I haven't seen a video of them explaining why, but I'm sure they can afford 4K quality cameras and stuff like that. So that's the only reason I could think that they choose to just work with 1080p. And yeah, other than that, like I said, with the Samsung T5, I have trouble with space, and it's a 500 gigabyte, but damn, the amount of like content that goes into 4K and 2.7K is just ridiculous how much space it takes up. So I have to constantly back everything up onto, I have a separate hard drive, it's 8 terabyte Western Digital, and that's like my kind of what's the word, that's where I just house everything, just in case I need files for whatever reason. I just have a house. I don't delete stuff like that. I hoard everything, and yeah, everything that I pretty much have are on those drives. So yeah, overall, I'm really thinking about just trying out, just doing a full day of just 1080p recording, seeing how that works out with all, you know, editing and stuff like that, and overall quality. And I mean, with the GoPro would be pretty cool, because then I could get some really stupid slow-mo shots with it, because I think when I shoot at 1080p, it unlocks 120 frames per second. I'm not sure if it's any faster or not, but I'll check later. And yeah, just get some cool clips that way, you know. It's not really, it's not bad. I mean, 9 out of 10 of the people that are watching, you know, vlogs anyway, they're not 4K setups. I mean, you're rich as shit if you're like, I don't got a 4K setup. I'm not rich, but I'm just saying I don't have a 4K setup, and you know, it looks great either way in 1080p. So yeah, that's where I'm kind of stuck at right now. Oh, also, I wanted to share a little tip for anybody that uses Final Cut for their editing purposes. And if you like run out of space like I did on my drive, it's a little thing that you can do. So if you go into your Final Cut, you go to File, you go down to Delete Generated Library Files. Now, when you go into here, this would essentially delete your files, whatever, all of them if you wanted to. But what I do, delete render files and only the unused files. Only the unused files. So then everything that you're working on your project is saved and you're good to go. So once I did that, because I got that annoying message of you need to free up some space or else it won't render type shit, and I did that, and I went from like 20 megabytes to 100 plus gigs. Yeah, so yeah, it's definitely a helpful tool to, you know, keep working. Don't have to sweat about like what do I delete type thing and stuff like that. So yeah, so I'm gonna get on with this vlog. I'm gonna try to at least and finish it up, hopefully get it up soon. And yeah, so future videos are probably gonna be 1080p for right now, just to see how it works out. And yeah, if anybody has any suggestions on, you know, how to optimize workflow so then it's the highest quality and, you know, it's faster to work around, then let me know, please, because I'm curious to see how everybody else has their workflow and stuff like that. So yeah, see you guys later.